What's up, Taiwan? I'm Yvonne with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Chinese leader Xi Jinping met with Russia's President Vladimir Putin in Moscow on Monday. The meeting is aimed at strengthening bilateral relations against what they say is aggression from the West. Hamilton has this report.
Russia's President Vladimir Putin sitting with a man he calls his dear friend, China's leader Xi Jinping. The two men met on Monday for the first time since Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine last year. According to state media, the visit is meant to reaffirm ties with Russia and build on the existing friendship between the two leaders. Experts say that China is trying to cast itself as a peacemaker. And during Xi's visit, Putin said that he would discuss Beijing's peace plan. Xi also took the opportunity to heap praise his Russian counterpart.
我也知道呢，明年贵国呢将进行总统选举，在总统先生的坚强领导下，俄罗斯繁荣发展取得了长足的进步。我坚信俄罗斯人民一定会继续与总统先生坚定的支持。
But behind these glowing compliments, the meeting comes at a tense time for Russia's president. As the country's invasion of Ukraine enters its second year, U.S. intelligence says that over 200,000 Russian soldiers have been killed or wounded since the start of the war. Beijing is working to promote its peace plan for ending hostilities, and many countries, though, are skeptical of these intentions. While claiming to be a neutral party in the conflict, Beijing has also refused to condemn Putin for initiating the war in Ukraine. And China has provided Russia with an economic lifeline in the face of Western-led sanctions. Now there are concerns that China could offer military assistance to Russia, a move experts say would damage Beijing's relations with the West.
I think the key tipping point will be if China were to provide lethal aid to Russia. That would be, I think, a big game changer for the Europeans. And I think that's why Beijing might be having pause about taking that additional step. But if that were to happen, which the the U.S. administration is warning, I think that would be another catalyst in really pushing Europe far closer to the United States' position vis-a-vis China.
The visit also comes just days after the International Criminal Court issued an arrest warrant for Vladimir Putin. The ICC has accused the Russian president of committing war crimes in Ukraine and deporting thousands of children from the country. U.S. officials say that by holding a cordial meeting with Putin, an indicted war criminal, Xi's visit to Moscow is a sign that China's neutrality is fading away.
That President Xi is traveling to Russia days after the International Criminal Court issued an arrest warrant for President Putin suggests that China feels no responsibility to hold the Kremlin accountable for the atrocities committed in Ukraine, and instead of even condemning them, it would rather provide diplomatic cover for Russia to continue to commit those very crimes.
After his meeting in Moscow, Xi is reportedly planning to hold a virtual discussion with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. As Russia braces for a possible spring offensive, it hopes to maintain a strong relationship with its most powerful ally. Meanwhile, China is determined to cultivate an image of being a benevolent and responsible superpower. Alex Chen and Jaime Okan for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan's Air Force and Navy have launched a series of large-scale military drills. The 4-day exercises began on Monday. They're designed to test the armed forces' joint warfare ability in the face of mounting military pressure from China. The drills saw Air Force fighter jets practice rapid redeployment from one base to another. It's a maneuver that could help to increase the survivability of the military aircraft during wartime. The head of Taiwan's top financial watchdog says that cryptocurrencies will soon be added to its jurisdiction. Huang Tianmu told lawmakers that the Financial Supervisory Commission will oversee crypto payments and transactions, and the framework for the new regulations is expected by June. Taiwan has traditionally taken a hands-off approach to virtual currencies, but the collapse of crypto trading platform FTX last year has added a new sense of urgency. That crash saw 500,000 Taiwanese users faced with total losses of $98 million.
金管会目前被行政院指示要承担的是其中的有关也许支付跟交易性质的，但是还有其他性质的东西，我想行政院还有相关的这个部会还在继续研究它的性质。
Parts of Taipei were left in the dark from around 7:40 on Monday evening. That was after a broken part at an electric substation caused a power outage. Power at the substation shut down automatically to protect the rest of the facility's equipment. The power cut affected close to 30,000 households in the capital. Taiwan's state-run power company says power was restored to affected areas by just over an hour later at 8:50 p.m. Japanese Prime Minister Kishida met with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi on Monday. The two discussed climate change, energy, and a Japanese loan for a high-speed rail project in India. Security was also on the agenda. Both leaders spoke about the importance of the free and open Indo-Pacific region. This is against the backdrop of growing Chinese assertiveness. Kishida pledged $75 billion investment in the region. He also invited Modi to attend the upcoming G7 summit due to take place in Hiroshima in May. The Taiwan International Festival of Arts is currently underway, and one production in particular is captivating local audiences. It tells the stories of humanitarian workers in conflict zones. Pounding beats, like the sound of a war drum or heartbeats. This is the play Donna Monsieur de l'Impossible, directed and written by the director of Festival d'Avignon, Tiago Rodriguez. It's a part of Taiwan International Festival of Arts, also known as TIFA.
TIFA 艺术节呢，今年已经迈向第15年了。那TIFA 也是亚洲区非常重要的一个艺术盛会哦，所以我们常常会定位这个艺术节，它是一个台湾看世界，世界看台湾一个很重要的表演艺术节。那疫情过后呢，其实我们也等待了3年，才有机会重新再打开国门，迎接全世界最棒的艺术家来到了台湾。
TIFA opened in February and will run until May the 14th. In total, the festival will host 19 plays, each with very different subject matters. Donna Monsieur de l'Impossible tells the stories of humanitarian workers in war zones. The production is intentionally minimalist, with only 4 actors and 1 percussionist. The play opened at a fitting time when it debuted in January 2022. Just 1 month later, Russia invaded Ukraine.
我们从这个作品中其实看到了，人性的美，它的尊严跟韧性之外，也看到了我觉得剧场的魔幻力。
The play is not about showcasing war itself, but the stories of those who are working to save lives in conflict zones, of what they've seen and of what they've done. A new scientific discovery is creating a buzz in the UK. Researchers there found that bumblebees can not only solve puzzles, but also pass the solutions on to other bees. At Queen Mary University, individual bees were taught to push the red tab to get to the sugar inside. Other bees were able to copy that behavior just by watching, with a 98% success rate. Researchers say this shows humans don't understand animal intelligence as well as we might think.
They have brains the size of a pinhead, yet they're still able to produce this behavior, that whatever humans can do is some kind of evolutionary pinnacle. This way of looking at it has meant that we've missed some really fascinating capabilities found among even tiny invertebrates.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, today we'll leave you with images of baby emus at Taipei Zoo. I'm Yvonne Young. Take care and see you next time.